because I've Todd bitching on the stream, so I have to get ready to be on the stream. And we are live on the podcast broadcast. Yes, it's a little 20-minute late, but it was a huge show. Good morning, Alex. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Anthony. Good morning, everybody. And we are going to get live on the air with this quick little speed break. We got breaking news. All right, looks like we got breaking news. What is it, weirdo?
Well, the first Supreme Court female justice, Sandra Day O'Connor, passed away.
Yeah, so we posted our podcast broadcast yesterday was titled The Week That 100-Year-Old Millionaires Died. And, yesterday, of course, we talked about, what was his name?
Henry Kissinger.
And then we talked about William Munger, I believe, which was Warren Buffett's partner in business, and he was 99 years old. Sandra Day O'Connor, 93 years old. 93. So it's still close, still in the same class. I guarantee you, those three people have lots of like brunches and dinners and events together. Right. Over the last 60 years.
Well, and Sandra Day O'Connor succeeded Henry Kissinger as the chancellor of the College of William and Mary. So they definitely have a lot of history. Very
odd how that works out, right? Something in the water for, these 90-year-old multimillionaires and iconic figures in America. So this is the week that this is happening. That's sad news, but obviously a legendary run by Sandra Day O'Connor.
Right. And the fact that she's from Arizona, was raised on a cattle ranch near Duncan, Arizona. Her sister served in the Arizona legislature. She was also the first female assistant general of Arizona, if I can speak. And then she was the first woman to serve as Arizona or any other state's majority leader as well. She was just smashing glass ceilings.
Absolutely. Yeah. The world is a better place for women, or at least in America, because of Sandra Day O'Connor, which is awesome. And it's unfortunate that she left. And I am kind of terrified to play either one of these two next songs because I don't want to be insensitive to it.
Right.
But it's either Cage Elephant's Ain't No Rest for the Wicked or Falling in Reverse is Zombified.
Oh.
I know.
Oops.
Yeah, which one should I play? Look at my hands. They're frozen. I don't even know what. Okay, we'll play this one. Going out to Henry Kissinger, I guess. All right, it's Rock 102.1 KFMA. Don't go away. All right, so Ain't No Rest for the Wicked was the song I played. All right, we are live on the podcast broadcast. Good to see everybody on the stream. And yeah, that's breaking news and very odd, like we were saying.
Yeah.
Just banging out obituaries for 90-plus-year-olds.
Oh, yeah. Jimmy Carter's and a lot of political figures, right?
Yes. All political. Yeah. Very odd, right? So all these people, their connections to these are the people who were running the country for the previous generation. So it's almost like the changing of the guard in real time, where you're seeing these people. Now, I mean, obviously, Henry Kissinger's been out of it for a while.
Yeah. And same with Sandra Day O'Connor.
Right. But this is the end of their run. In that era, the 70s and the 80s were dominated by these powerful figures, and all these powerful figures all passed away within 6 days of each other. When you're talking about Jimmy Carter's wife and Sandra Day O'Connor and Munger and Kissinger. Well, Munger, I don't know, but that's
right. All in a couple of days. And Rosalind Carter, I mean, she was going up until she had the health issues, volunteering. I mean, her and Jimmy they were building houses for Habitat for Humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's still volunteering.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, and the sad thing is, and you see this all the time with grandparents who've been in love and been together forever, that one passes away, then it's only a short matter of time.
Right.
The other just loses the will to live. So you look at Jimmy Carter now, obviously he is beyond old. And I wouldn't even be surprised if he passed away before the end of this year.
Yeah. They were married for 77 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's a love story for sure. And Jimmy Carter only had one term as president, and some people would call that a flop, but he still tried to do some pretty big things while he was there for humanity, and he just showed that he was a humanitarian after he left office.
Well, and super humble because he never moved into a bigger house. They kept their house that they had, which was like a 3-bedroom ranch style, middle class kind of house.
Yeah.
They never upgraded. So, but yeah, I have 2 clients that basically turned into my pseudo grandparents.
Mm-hmm.
They've been married 75. I think they finally hit 75 years.
Yeah.
And they're still alive and kicking.
Nice.
They're adorable. They match outfits every day. It's so cool.
Speaking of adorable, let's acknowledge how nice Weirdo's eyes look on the stream this morning.
Without my glasses on?
Yeah, without your glasses on. You look less nerdy. And look at those pretty eyes. Oh.
It's the eyelashes.
Yeah, eyelashes and the blue, the blue eyes. So yeah, it's looking good. They're popping on the stream.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously we're doing our beard envy today. And so we're excited about that. This is the calm before the storm. It's going to be chaotic. We're going to have everybody in. We're going to be doing our competitions. This morning, we're actually going to be doing the Viking test. So weightlifting with the beards. OG streamer number 1, Manny, is going to be in the building. And he is got to have a couple people, hopefully, that he's competing against. Tim from Rustik's. And then on top of that, we're going to have one of the comedians, our final comedic guest this week, who's going to be performing tonight after the Tucson Roadrunners game, Dominic Diatola. He's going to be in studio as a special guest judge. I have my wireless mic here. We're going to get Weirdo locked in with her phone camera. We're just going to see how it goes. And also throughout the invitation twice now for Adam Sandler to come on in to be our celebrity judge. And if you don't know why, we talked about it in our show open. I'll play that clip here right now. So here is how we opened up the show in case you missed it this morning. And it went a little something like this. And I got it right now. Babuski.
On it, you got it. Reality radio done right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Yo, welcome back to the show. It's Beef Vegan Presents live on Rock 102.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com on this beautiful Friday, December 1st. Good morning, Weirdo.
Good morning, and happy birthday to my dad, who does not listen to the station at all.
Oh, yeah. Why are we wasting air on him then? Send him a text like a normal daughter.
Okay, guys.
Yes, we got the first day of December right here. The holidays are upon us. I hope you guys are feeling good. December marks a couple different things for us here in radio. First and foremost, for half of our competition, it's all Christmas songs, right? Our colleagues at Mix, they've been dealing with that since Thanksgiving. Luckily, we do not have to do that.
No.
Also, it marks like the month of where ratings don't matter, or we don't get ratings for the month of December.
Okay.
Yeah. So I feel like I'm putting in a strong argument to be like, hey, let us do whatever the F we want in December since it doesn't matter.
Right.
Right. Like that's the argument. Like, let me play what I want. Let me do what I want. Like if ratings aren't a factor in December, then let us just get wild and crazy. And so today we are going to get wild and crazy. Later on, it is the return of Beef's Beard Envy. So we have that going on. We're excited about Rustik's coming back in. We got very hairy-faced friends coming in. We're going to go through the gauntlet and see who has the best beard in Tucson. Winner is going to get themselves a prize pack courtesy of Rustik's Barbershop inside the Tucson Mall, which is a fantastic establishment. Very cool place to hang and also, get cut, shaved, trimmed. And just manscape in general. And there's a spa connected to it. Mm-hmm. There's a bar in there. There's TVs. It's the whole thing. In fact, actually, when a big fight or a game is on that I want to see, and I don't have it on my TV or any of my streaming services, I just go and go get a haircut and tell them to take their time. So you could do the same at Rustik's, and that's going to be happening at 9:00 hour in the podcast broadcast. Well, let's start off with this. A couple days ago, TMZ Tucson posted this clip from the Jimmy Kimmel show featuring Adam Sandler. Check out what Adam Sandler had to say.
Everybody, and I hate to interrupt it. I just want to say, my sister Valerie, I love you. My sister was sick. She had to deal with some stuff. She went to a hospital in Tucson, Arizona, and their staff took amazing care of her. And the nurses and the doctors, particularly 2 doctors, took care of her the whole time. I just want to tell them thank you very much for looking out for my sister.
That's very nice.
And she's doing great. All right, sorry.
Yeah, you're very grateful when you get some good doctors like that, right?
Yes, who care and
Your sister lives in Tucson, huh?
yes.
I moved here from Tucson.
Yeah, you
Wow.
had Vegas, Tucson. You had a
I've
lot of
lived
desert.
everywhere. I've been fired from a lot of jobs.
Yeah, so that's Jimmy Kimmel and stuff. Yeah, so Jimmy Kimmel, if you didn't know, was on radio in Tucson. And yeah, did you know that? Did you ever hear rumors that Adam Sandler's family lived here in Tucson?
I knew that.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a folklore here locally. And
I believe she worked at the Olive Garden years ago on Oracle.
Well, who knows about that? Do you think
that's
Adam
what I was
Sandler's
told.
sister? See, that seems like one of those wise tales, or you know how like the telephone game, you get rumors start. And do you think Adam Sandler's sister is going to be serving at the Olive Garden out of all restaurants?
Maybe she was management.
Again, you know, if there was a place that like she would be a manager at or serve at, it would probably be something classier, like I don't know, Firebirds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, the reason why I brought up Firebirds is because Adam Sandler last night was photographed at Firebirds in Oro Valley. Yeah. So, you know, there's
all right.
Yeah, this is a nice little you know, plug. We got a celebrity guest. Tucson is one of those weird towns where, you know, it's a small town in a way, but with a lot of celebrity connections, a lot of history, and you know, secretly, a lot of like big names come to hang out here. Adam Sandler for years has family here, and he confirmed that on Jimmy Kimmel just recently, and he's currently in town visiting, we're assuming, his sister. So welcome, Sandman. Now, the reason why I bring it up is because last time we did our Beard Envy contest, we had a special celebrity judge in Daughtry, right?
Yes.
And that was great. Definitely brought the beard competition to a whole nother level. And I'm thinking, you know, I've always been a fan of the Sandman. I just recently watched Leo. It was an animated film on Netflix.
Good.
It is good.
So good. We watched it Sunday.
Did you watch it with your kids?
And grandparents and the parents, and like we were just all giggling.
See, I watched it by myself as a grown ass man, and it was a great movie. So I'm going to throw a Hail Mary. You know, if Adam, if you're listening, or if you know the Sandman. Here's an invitation. If you would like to be our celebrity judge and be Beard Envy round 2 at 9 a.m. this morning, then the invitation is open. Come on down, hang out with us. You know, I won't hit you with any gotcha questions. I just need your expert opinion on men's facial hair. All right, so that was our show open. We got Beastie Boys wrapping up right here. And this was my little trick of the trade. Now, I know that you say that Adam Sandler listens to classic rock, so he won't be listening, but we're back here on Rock 102.1 KFMA. When I sent out that open invitation to Adam Sandler, I'm going to just let you know, I'm going to be fully transparent with my streamers here, because I'm hoping he would just randomly come in to be our celebrity judge for the Beard Envy contest. I know it's a long shot, right? But if you don't ask, you're never going to get anything anyways. But the way I was trying to even play it in my favor was by calling him by his nickname. Like, we're boys. He's the Sandman. What's up, Sandman? Yeah, it's like, you know me. It's your buddy Beef, right? Did you talk to Kevin Smith about me? I'm sure. At a party, you guys smoke some weed, even though you probably don't smoke. And that's fine. Come on in and don't smoke with us. We are live on the podcast broadcast, by the way. We're going to have a lot of visual entertainment when we present a Beard Envy round 2, brought to you by Rustik Barbershop. And now we're going to have our contestants in here. We're going to see who has the longest, the strongest, the best smelling, the sexiest overall beard in Tucson. Whoever gets crowned that winner will receive a prize pack courtesy of Rustik Barbershop. So it's going to be a great time. And then I'm going to have also a comedian, Dominic DiTio, in studio. DiTolo. I don't know how to say his last name. His name's Dominic. He's performing tonight at the Tucson Roadrunners game. So we're going to have a great time in the podcast broadcast. Before we get into all that on this Friday morning, Weirdo's been getting these anonymous emails all week long, just trying to get those confessions off their chests so they feel a little bit better, less depressed. And this is another confession session. What do you got for us, Weirdo?
All right. The first one, I used to help out at a nursing home. This old Russian lady would relate the same tales over and over. Her husband drank and hit her. It was sad for sure. But one day she leaned over and whispered, he was an a-hole drunk. So I pushed him down the stairs, dead. I have so many other stories that are shocking from the patients, but I think this is my favorite.
Wow. So she confessed to murder while she was on her deathbed. Yeah, and flexed. And I think that was also a reminder, a subtle reminder to the person that sent you this email to hook that lady up with an extra rice pudding.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like that was almost like a veiled threat. You know?
Just keep slipping the extra jellos.
Yeah, if you don't keep my bedpan fresh and the pudding flowing, then there's a set of stairs nearby. If you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, give me another confession.
All right. I had a friend that every time he stayed at my apartment, which was frequently because we lived in different countries, so sometimes he'd stay for over a month.
Okay.
I woke up to him staring at me. He was literally inches from my face, just staring, and I freaked out. He broke down and confessed that he did this every time he has stayed with us.
No.
My husband was asleep next to me.
No.
He really is one of my good friends. What do I do?
Oh, that's tough. If you're asking for advice on this, because that seems like just psychotic behavior, right? Like this dude is obsessed with you, and you put him in the friend zone, but you're married, right? That's a level of love that seems dangerous to me. So I would tell your husband, and unfortunately, it looks like that's the end of that friendship. That confession just put a nail in the coffin. Like, no, dude, sorry. We can't be friends if you can't not stare at my face inches away from me while I sleep when you come over and visit. Or, here's a new idea. No more sleepovers, bro.
Right.
And what are you, like 30? Get out of here. Like, that's just gross. And, I have best friends that are females too, and they're beautiful as well. And I wouldn't mind looking at their beautiful faces, but not in a weird way. And I guarantee you it was dark. Next time, if there's ever a next time, immediately count the hands. How many hands do you see? Do you only see one? I feel like you're only going to see one.
Yeah.
Because the other one's going to be preoccupied.
Inches from the face, though?
Inches from the face.
God.
That's dangerous, right?
Ugh.
You're going to wake up in the morning
Super
being
creepy.
like, oh, I thought I got all the toothpaste off my face, but I guess I didn't.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's not toothpaste.
No, it's not.
Okay, well,
That
give me
sounds
one more
like a
confession.
Netflix documentary. All right, when I was 6, I began getting headaches, and naturally, I enjoyed getting to stay home and sit in bed all day.
Yeah.
But pretty soon, the headaches went away, so I faked them. Because it's pretty easy to fake one, act a little annoyed, disconnected, maybe pretend to throw up.
Yeah, nobody could disprove a headache.
Right. This became a habit, and now a lot of my medical history is a lie. My family thinks I have chronic migraines.
Oh, no.
So I want to stop doing this so I don't miss out on work, because I do enjoy my job. And maybe I'm just a compulsive liar. Should I come out to my family about the headaches or try to ease off saying that I'm just not having them as often?
Yeah, I would say, you're feeling better and better. And that's the thing, because it's something that they couldn't necessarily diagnose in the first place. So you could continue to self-diagnose and be like, yeah, I have good news. I haven't had a headache in a while.
Right. I mean, I guess I'm growing out of it. Or
I changed my diet.
Or you've got the medical history, come up with some ridiculous thing that cured them and make the money off of it.
Yeah. Like say you hit your head on something and it actually did an adverse effect. Like, like when, in television shows back in the day, you hit your head, get amnesia, but then you hit your head again and you get your memory back.
Yeah.
Just like that. Yeah. That's foolproof.
Yeah.
Any other confessions this Friday?
Somebody lamenting about missing lockdown, not having to go to work, not worrying about where the kids were. I do miss lockdown. Do you?
Yeah, there were certain aspects of the pandemic lockdown at the very beginning that I did miss. It was somewhat of a vacation, but beyond that, I like freedom again.
Yeah,
I'm a freedom kind of guy.
Yeah.
So,
and your Star Spangled Speedo.
Oh, well, full disclosure, I didn't necessarily stay inside anyways. I mean, it was probably like 3 days, and then I was out. I was coming to work every day. I was going out. I went to Vegas and I went to Mexico all during pandemic.
We went to San Diego.
Right.
Our hotel was like $60 a night. It was great.
That was the thing. It's like for everybody who stayed home, you missed out on some incredible deals, man. There was no line at the border. There was like seriously cheap ass flights. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
All you had to do was risk your life just a little bit.
I mean, I wore a mask and stayed outside.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was your confession session. Let's hit the reset. We got your Florida man story of the week coming up next. And on the podcast broadcast stream, I have an exclusive Florida man video that you don't want to miss. You can join us, youtube.com/beefvegan, or keep it right here in Rock 102.1. All right. So with that tease, let's see what the comments are before we move forward. Let's see. I should play My Chemical Romance cover, All I Want for Christmas Is You. Yeah, maybe another day. I will definitely do that. Let's see. Also, I'm wearing the Beef Vegan Presents jersey, right? Now, this was gifted to me from Alex from OK, or Eric from OK Goalie. which blew me away. And I figured today, since we got the big hockey game tonight, we're doing the beard envy. It was a perfect opportunity to wear it. Now, obviously, I know that my face is all over this. It's a little redundant. I get it. I mean, in fact, actually, here's a fun little game. Count in this shot alone, how many of my faces do you see, including this? Okay. Let's see who can get closest to the accurate number. Now, with that, I will say this. This morning, there was a little dead air in KLPX. So I spoke with my former colleague. And I was like, hey, yeah, dead air. And I'm wearing this jersey. Of course, this is going to be pissing him off. And he's just like, I'm convinced that you're just buying this stuff for yourself and telling people that listeners are buying this for you. And I was like, oh, no. This is actually what happens when people don't hate you. It's crazy.
Right.
Yeah. So the banner, the thermos and, the jersey, all gifts with our logo on it. Which was super kind and awesome. And honestly, I wouldn't have. And I tried to say, it's like, dude, you think I have expendable income? I could just be buying this shit. You with 1,000 pairs of Adidas because you're going through a midlife crisis, man. I'm just going paycheck to paycheck. So no, I did not fucking buy that.
Well, right. Alex said 5. That is incorrect.
Way incorrect, dude. You're not seeing all the faces behind Weirdo. Right? So, yeah, thank you, Nick. I love this jersey, too. And shout out to Eric OK Goalie. I mean, that's a fantastic jersey. Really awesome. All right, you know what I got to do? I do have to set up my wireless mic real quick. So we're going to continue with this morning's moron, and then I'll come back and play that viral video of the Florida man for you right after it. So I know you know a thing or two about men's facial hair. So, yeah, that's what I'm throwing out in the universe today. We're going to have a good show today. We have tickets to give away not only for your Tucson Roadrunners, as comedy night is tonight, anime night is tomorrow night. I'll have tickets for both games tonight and tomorrow. That'll be given away a little bit later on. We'll also be giving away tickets for Flogging Molly, of course. And we have your Master of Prizes keyword that I'm going to give you at 7:15, where you could qualify to win a $500 Visa gift card. If that isn't enough, we also have the keyword that you could text in and try to get that Raiders road trip. So that's coming up as well. So lots of fun, lots of listener bait, and lots of good music. Let's kick it off with some Foo Fighters to get you going. Got your morning moron coming up next, so keep it right here. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. You know the name of the show. Let's go. 102.1 KFMA. That's highly suspect. It's now 6:15 and time for your morning moron. Let's do this. All right, I'm surprised this Barbie fever is still going and lasting this long. Barbie came out earlier this year. It's a fever of sorts, and then all the women and soccer moms all over the world had dressed up like Barbie this year for Halloween. They posed in a Barbie box. They probably even went to the store and bought themselves an old school Barbie just to feel young again, right? And I thought it was going to be over with by Thanksgiving, but I was wrong. In fact, actually, today's morning moron is still caught up in the Barbie fever, as it was a woman who's 26 years old named Imani. Well, that's how I pronounce it.
Imani?
Okay, yeah, Imani. Imani sounds a little bit dirtier, and I appreciate that. Well, she stole about $800 worth of Barbie toys from Walmart on Monday and then drove off.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a dream smash and grab. Now, the police tracked her down, but she refused to pull over, as you would when you have that many Barbies. Like, no, this is Barbie world. You're not going to catch me, copper. I'm sure she didn't say that either. I'm filling in a lot of blanks here, right?
Right. Because I'm wondering, did she get 2 carts, fill it up, pour it in her car?
No,
That's a lot to hold in just your arm.
No, with inflation and the popularity of Barbie, $800 worth of Barbies, probably like one Barbie and one Barbie dream house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not that. It doesn't seem like it's that much, but it adds up quickly. Well, anyways, she didn't want to give up her Barbies for nothing, so she led the cops on a high-speed chase, which exceeded over 100 miles per hour.
Ow.
Now, the cops let her go, citing safety concerns, but they had her information, so it didn't matter, right? So they went to her home, and the next day, they arrested her for larceny, fleeing an officer, and multiple traffic offenses. All right, so now it's unclear whether the Barbie was, recovered. Pretty sure she was. whether it included the Dream House or the Dream Slammer. Oh, Barbie's Dream Slammer is going to be fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, Barbie has been pretty equal opportunity with all kinds of professions.
Yeah, there's going to be a couple Barbies where she's going in that Dream House. No Kens. But don't drop the Barbie soap. Nope. No, that's inappropriate. And it's cliche. But either way, risking your freedom and racking up felonies for $800 worth of Barbies definitely makes you money. I say money. Morning moron. All right. So there you go. That was your morning moron today. Let's do a Florida man here. Let me share this here real quick. And no, not 69. Excellent guess, though. Wouldn't that be fantastic if it was just 69? 69 beef faces?
Well, and it's changed because I moved.
Oh, yeah.
So now there's more.
That's true. It is messing up. We'll figure it out. But, okay, so let me give you the backstory of this. This is a viral video that combines Florida Man and Black Friday. This guy was convinced someone stole his parking spot at a mall. So he got out of his car and threatened the driver and the passenger. He banged on the windows and kicked and yelled and even caused the dent. Okay. So eventually the cops were called, but this is the Florida Man / Black Friday shopper.
On this side.
I don't know what you're saying. I want to park. I was over here.
Ooh, scary.
What a little bitch. All about a parking spot.
Can you call the cops and I'll keep recording?
Like getting a couple extra steps, dude.
Right.
Can you call?
I'll talk.
Like 911.
Yep.
Like 911.
Good morning, Mackenzie. Good to see you.
And he's just gonna stand there, like
You can't do shit, so.
yeah.
911, where's your emergency?
Hi, I'm at the Chandler Mall, on the Dillard's parking lot. We just parked in a spot and some man is outside of the car yelling and smacking on the window. We just feel really unsafe to get. He just kicked her door and he's trying to kick it in. I don't know if you can hear it, but Yes, we're in the Dillard's parking lot. There's another lady on the phone. He's literally kicking her door in and smacking the window. We just feel very unsafe to get out of the car.
He's kicking your car, is that right?
Yes. He's kicking the passenger or the driver's side in, and he's smacking on the window, trying to break the window. And he's yelling and assaulting people, like yelling at them as they're walking by.
Okay, so what car is your car?
We're driving a black 2010 Jeep Patriot. I can't tell what car his is, but it's blocking our car in.
Yeah, you have a weapon, a gun, or a knife?
No, he just has his keys in his hand and he's yelling at people. I don't know if you can hear him, but he keeps hitting the window and kicking it in.
Yeah, he's like defending himself.
There's a crowd of people. He's white. He has like a New York accent. He's wearing a gray shirt. He has, I would say maybe like 55 or 60.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's just yelling at everyone. Everyone's a bad guy in this
wearing
scenario.
jeans. He's wearing jeans, blue jeans. Yes. I can't really tell what color his car is. There's other people recording the incident as well.
World Star.
And you're in the Dillard's parking lot. You're saying still the north side of Dillard's?
I believe we're on the side closest to the Barnes and Noble, towards the left. We're at the front. I believe we're about four spaces towards the front.
She's ready with the pepper spray.
Yeah,
I don't blame her.
Which is fantastic. And that's just the beginning. There is a follow-up that I will play here momentarily, but we'll get into our Florida Man story of the day. It's a Florida ma'am, actually. So let's do that. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. On the podcast, broadcasters are showing you a meltdown of a Florida man on Black Friday as he trapped basically two girls in their car by parking behind them, and because they got the parking spot first.
Yeah.
And there's a follow-up video that I'm going to play after our Florida ma'am story of the day, and I've been saving this one for Friday, so let's get right into it.
Florida man, can't do it, no one can. Come on now, Florida man.
All right, our Florida ma'am is a woman named Sephora Abraham. It's a fantastic name. And she was arrested for allegedly trying to pass counterfeit currency at a local Walmart store. Yeah, they were kind of like onto her when, she busted out a wad of $100 bills and in a Walmart. And they're like, that's far too much money to have inside a Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's more, after being detained by police, she allegedly tried to eat the evidence. Yeah. She's like, if there's no counterfeit money, you can't get me for having counterfeit money. So reportedly, a Walmart loss prevention officer caught Abraham using the phony cash and confirmed that she had been an offender in the past. And when the cops arrived, they asked Abraham to remove some jewelry from her wrist for taking her into custody. That's when they allege that she put $200 worth of counterfeit bills in her mouth and tried to eat them. And they're like, no, stop. And then they right in front of the cops too. No, if I eat it, then you won't know that it's fake. This is just crazy. And of course, Sephora has a fantastic, beautiful name, and she's going to be very popular in jail where she's headed with all the other Florida ma'ams out there. And just thank you. I salute you.
Are you just looking at this being like, that's my future ex-girlfriend?
Every single Florida ma'am story I come across, I think to myself, that's the one that just got away. I have a type, weirdo.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, Sephora is our Florida ma'am of the week.
Legend of Florida man.
What?
The legend of Florida man.
Yo.
The legend of Florida man.
All right, strap in. Beef's Beard Envy Part 2, brought to you by Rustik's Barbershop, is coming up next. You can join us on the podcast broadcast, youtube.com/beefvegan, or keep it right here on Rock 102.1. Oh, man, I wish our salespeople knew how to watch and listen to the show so they would get a better idea of what's going on. I'm getting text messages and stuff. Should I bring them in right now? I don't know, man. Should you check out the stream, Scott? All right, let me get to part 2 about this real quick because we want to see what the follow-up is for the New York, Florida man who went mental on this chick, which is amazing. On these chicks. So here's part 2. Let's get right into it.
He's in his car now, but I'm not sure if he's just going to stay there and block us in. But yeah,
very underwhelming part 2.
About 4 different people that were trying to help, but yeah, he dented her car door. I can't tell. It is a sedan. It's a gray sedan. I can't tell. I can't see the back of his car, but he's blocking our car in.
Check. Yeah. This is my wireless mic. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I can turn it up louder, which I will. Make it sound sexier.
Now I believe he's driving away, but he's still blocking the car in. There's a lot of traffic, but
here, I'll scrub ahead.
He did kick the door and stuff.
There's no update. Got to call my therapist outside of normal hours. All right, so it's an underwhelming part 2, unfortunately. Middle-aged white guy wins again, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
But still, Florida man, nonetheless. All right, I got to get ready here for all of our guests that are going to be happening here in this next hour. It's going to be beautifully chaotic, and Manny's in the building too. We're going to see which contestants are here as well. Hopefully, we have at least 3. Earlier this morning, a weirdo found out about vagina tightening gel. It's a stocking stuffer that she's asking her Secret Santa for this year.
Don't know.
Am I wrong?
Nope.
Oh.
No, I want cash for tattoos.
Cash for vagina tightening gel?
Jesus.
Okay. Well, anyways, we got weird with Weirdo. In case you missed it, it went like this. Prevail breaking down on Rock 102.1 KFMA. So you found some weird stuff, Weirdo?
I did.
All right, what's going on?
Well, the first involves food.
Okay, you got my attention.
Yeah.
Is it because I'm fat? I don't know.
No, not at all. So, have you ever heard of the salad chain Chopped?
I'm familiar with the like the concept of it, but I haven't seen it chopped in person. No.
Yeah,
but,
I don't think there's any in Tucson, but it's kind of like what was it? Sweet tomatoes.
Yeah, so it's a salad joint.
A salad joint.
That chops up salads. Okay.
Well,
clever name.
Yeah, with a T.
Yeah.
So a Connecticut woman named Allison just filed a lawsuit after an ingredient she did not ask for ended up in her salad.
Oh, was that salmon, or was it like she had like a gluten allergy?
Well, the ingredient wasn't technically on the menu. So she was eating the salad and she's like, man, this is starting to feel weird. And then she looks down and it was a finger.
Wait a second. An entire finger? A fingertip? What was it?
It looks like at least a knuckle.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Wait.
Nail and all.
Whoa, okay. So what was the explanation for having a finger in her salad?
So according to the lawsuit, the manager of the store was chopping arugula, lopped off part of her index finger, had to be rushed to the ER, but the store stayed open and they still served some of the lettuce she had been preparing.
Are you out of your effing mind? So
apparently they were.
Yeah, don't look forward for a chopped opening up in Tucson anytime soon. It seems like it's game over for them. The fact of the matter is, like, she knows when she cut her finger that severely, whoever was around, like, must have known that there was part of her missing. And you have to look to try to find that as well. And then all the blood, like, they just rinsed it off.
Well, and both you and I have worked in restaurants. Like, there is protocol for this, right?
Yeah, but I worked at bad restaurants, so there wasn't that many protocol. We barely even washed our hands. But at this point, let's hope she washed her hand before she cut her finger off. That's even grosser.
Yeah. So this did happen in April. But Allison just filed the lawsuit. Lawyer says she's been dealing with stress, anxiety, and panic attacks for months.
That's money talk. She wants all the money. I'm sure she's fine. I'm sure it's a great little story to tell. I mean, I'm sure she dry heaved and gagged a couple times for sure. But it doesn't matter. If you stick a stranger's severed finger in your mouth, then by law and by proxy, you deserve lots of money.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's an undisclosed amount that she's suing for. So not sure if that will be released later once it's all said and done.
It won't be. And there will be a settlement. And she's going to get, that's a 7-figure deal. So congratulations. Any update on the manager?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
She is.
I mean, clearly didn't get her finger sewn back on.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, did they at least pay her like time and a half on her shift that she missed because she only has 9.5 fingers left? It's a rhyme joke. Okay, what else you got going on?
Well, typically we hear all the time about, drugs being seized at airports and whatnot, right?
Absolutely.
Typically meth, heroin, that kind of thing.
Fentanyl, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Minneapolis customs agents seized 2,500 syringes of vaginal tightening gel.
Oh, oh, that's a thing.
Yes. It very much is. I did know that.
Okay.
This is not anything I've done, but I have heard about it.
Okay. What are you holding back on? Didn't you have several kids and don't you have like 3 partners? It seems like that's a good stocking stuffer for this year. Would you be offended if I bought you vaginal tightening gel for Christmas?
Probably.
I'm not assuming anything. But, even if you're like tight, you could always be a little tight. Or
I'm pretty sure it's just like... That's not how these things work.
Well, oh, yes, that's exactly how it works, right? It's in the description. It's called vaginal tightening gel. Right.
But specifically, this shipment was an inferior product that came out of Hong Kong.
Oh, so do you think it made it looser?
Oh, God.
I don't know. But I know that there's a lot of guys out there, those ears perked up when we talk about tightening gel. Like, oh, my wife, the mother of my 3 kids, could really use this.
So not good.
All right, let's hit the reset. We got tickets to give away coming up next. The Be Thinking presents, so keep it right here. What are you saying? Just say it into the microphone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Ricardo, who won our last contest, he's doing a fundraiser.
I thought Ricardo would be in here today, but it is what it is. Let's get everyone situated on the podcast broadcast. And so, Kimberly, I'll need you to grab that microphone, get it close to your face. Sorry about the few moments of dead air there, but we told you it was going to be chaotic today. And we got about 12 people in the building, and it's Kimberly, who is co-owner of Rustik's Barbershop and Spa, which is fantastic. But the spa is a different name, right, Kimberly?
It's Rustik's Speakeasy Salon.
Yes, the Speakeasy Salon. There's headphones there if you wanted to be able to do that as well. So you're filling in for your partner, Tim, who couldn't make it in today, which is fantastic, though, because we're going to have, you as a judge, and we're going to kind of break everything down. I got to fix my camera, though, because I also got a comedian who's going to perform tonight. Weirdo, you're out. You're out.
All right.
I'm putting
Later.
Dominic in here.
What's going on?
Here, actually. All right.
There. Oh, hello.
I'm fixing it live.
No worries.
Fine. Don't mind me, weirdo. You just continue and sit there and just enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
All right.
All right.
Hey,
all
I'm
right.
back.
Yeah. So we're good. And then once we go full screen, or once we get into our competition, we will get the whole room overhand with that. I'm just thinking out loud. So now this is Dominic Kimberly. He's a comedian who's performing tonight at the Tucson Roadrunners Laugh Night, which we have a little comedy club happening like immediately after, which is going to be fun.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. Like two of my favorite things, stand-up and hockey. Like I win both ways.
Yeah. Have you been to hockey games before then? Yeah, you're a big hockey fan?
Definite Roadrunners and definite Ice Cats games. I grew up in Colorado, and grew up playing hockey. So, I mean, this is just fantastic.
Hell yeah. Nice. So we're going to take care of you too. It's going to be a fantastic experience just to be out there, because you'll be like on, we'll have you out in the intermission game. We'll have you like on the glass as far as your seats and all that stuff. If you want to go to a hockey game tonight, Kimberly,
I just might take that up.
Yeah, I got you as well. And then immediately after, we just set up a comedy club in the TCC, and that's what we did there. Now, are you a fan of beards? I know Tim doesn't have a beard.
Tim does not have a beard.
Was that kind of like a deal breaker? Like, when he proposed to you, were you like, as long as you don't grow a beard, I'll say yes? Was it one of those?
No, I just can't stand that itchiness on my face when I go, to him, and just always been like that.
And part of it, the way that we're going to break down and judge these beards, because you saw them in the lobby and they're glorious. But scent, is a factor. How soft it is going to be a factor for sure. So if it feels like a Brillo pad, we'll know, and that's going to be points deducted for that.
Yeah.
And the way that we tell if it's soft or not is we're going to have Weirdo put on a blindfold and then have the guys just smush their beard all up in our face, right? In fact, actually,
I have my mask.
Yeah, I want to play a new game. I know Tim would get a kick out of this game. I don't know if you would, Kimberly. Tim has a bunch of wild ideas, right?
Definitely.
When I met you, you just like, this is what I want to do. And I'm like, wow, no, I'm just meeting your fiance for the first time, Tim. And these are my ideas. You're making it seem like these are my ideas. And they were very, very fun and crazy ideas. But in the spirit of Tim, who can't be here today, I felt like it'd be fun to play a game called Beard or Pubes. You want to try that?
Oh,
no.
my gosh.
Oh, she's gone. No, she's leaving. Okay, I'm just kidding.
I'm leaving. I'm not gonna
All right, fine. I'll eliminate that.
Tim would have probably liked that, though.
That's what I'm saying. That was for Tim. Let me scratch my notes. Okay, we'll eliminate that round.
It's called beard or crotch beard.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
Weirdly, the curtains match the drapes.
Yeah, and then we have googly eyes. One thing that we do for our beard competition is the beaker challenge. So we'll have the contestants put googly eyes on their neck and look straight up. And the one that looks most like Beaker will score higher points in that round. Right. So we had that. We were also, and I don't know if we have the Viking beads, but Weirdo has weight plates.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were thinking that we could potentially do the Viking beads and tie the beard up to the weights and see if they could lift the weights.
Yeah, we just need like some rubber bands and some, like string or something.
Yeah,
Sure
I think
could
I might
figure
have
it out.
Yeah, I might have some random stuff around here, so we'll figure it out. Dominic, how long you been doing comedy, my friend?
I've been doing it about 8 years.
Okay,
So,
nice.
Yeah, started out in Tucson and then kind of branched out doing shows in like California, some in New Mexico. Last year I went to Minnesota, which was really cool.
Nice.
Great time. I have one of the comics who's actually on the show tonight, Chris Quinn, and I actually have a sports podcast.
Yes,
Sports
Chris was
comedy.
talking about that earlier this week because we had Chris on Monday.
Yeah.
So I was looking forward to having you in. So yeah, you guys do a podcast, talk all things sports. What sport in particular do you focus on more than others.
More than others, I would say probably either baseball or football. But I would say throughout our whole catalog, it's just a mess of stuff that we find interesting or hilarious or just fun to talk about.
Yeah, that's awesome. And of course, it's available everywhere you can stream podcasts.
Oh yeah, definitely Spotify. We're actually on Spotify video right now.
Nice.
And then YouTube. So yeah, the Sports Experience. Come look us up. It's a lot of fun.
Nice. Yeah, absolutely. And we'll see if we can't get to a clip here today. Man, I know this is the first time that we're having you in, but it won't be the last. I could already tell that.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Now with Rustik's Barbershop, as I go back and forth, and spa. Last I was there wasn't too long ago, but you're continuing to build up the spa. And so how are we looking as far as construction and what's everything looking like right now?
We are completely open.
Nice.
Yep. And so the guys can go next door, get their beard done, get their hair done, have a beer because we have our liquor license. And then the girls, while they're waiting for their men, can come and get, we got a full service. We do manicures, pedicures, waxing. We're going to bring in eyelash extensions. We do balayages, highlights. It's a full service salon.
And they could have wine while they're waiting. Yeah.
Or mimosa.
Or mimosas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is fantastic because, that makes it's a great kind of place to treat yourself, when you do self-care, but to be able to make it just kind of like an environment where, you plan your day around it. Like, what am I going to do this Sunday for me? Like, I'm going to get a haircut. I'm going to get a trim, drink a beer, watch the game, be able to BS, have some small talk with a group of people, and bring the wife to do the same thing next door. I think that's fantastic. Of course, it is the season because the holidays are upon us. On Black Friday, did you see a lot of people there? Was there a good rush or was there any foot traffic on Black Friday?
It was a good rush, but I think they were in there just buying what they wanted to buy, not to take care of themselves.
Right.
So.
I like to remind people while they go out for this holiday shopping, whether they're, shopping as a couple, like husband and wife, and it takes a while to do some window shopping and say, stereotypically, guys don't necessarily like shopping that much to spend hours upon hours. So, it's a reminder, if you are stuck at the mall for hours, your getaway is Rustik's, where you can grab a drink, hang out.
Yes, for sure.
So you don't necessarily need to have a haircut or a trim to grab a beer and watch a game. It kind of has that setup, and inside it is beautiful too. It's like both the spa and the barber shop have like a very classy aesthetic that is very different from each other as well.
Well, I'm curious about this membership that you guys have going.
She's like, what the hell are you talking about, weirdo?
I'm right here on the Rustic Gentleman.
Yes, for sure. So if you pay $99 annually, you'll get 35% off the barbershop services, 25% off the retail services, and you get a complimentary beverage.
Nice.
A beer, wine, mimosa, or even non-alcoholic drinks.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
very cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard of any other barbershops or salons doing anything like that. So that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then they also sell their own products in there. So we'll do a reminder of that here. We're getting on the air right now. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. Let me reintroduce my guests who are hanging out with us for the podcast broadcast. It's Beef Vegan Presents Beard Envy Part 2, brought to you by Rustik's Barbershop. We have two of our judges here. We have Kimberly, who is the co-owner of Rustik's Barbershop and Spa. And I said that correctly? And beauty salon, Speakeasy Salon. See, I want to get the brand down right because it's such a unique concept. And we've been going down the website and talking about all the amenities that the Speakeasy Salon and Barbershop have to offer inside the Tucson Mall. And it's a lot. It's like literally it's the self-care capital of, Central Tucson.
Mm-hmm.
I just branded that. TM. And also joining us, comedian is going to be part of the laugh night after the Roadrunners game tonight, Dominic DiTola. DiTola?
Yeah, DiTola.
All right, excellent. So, and Dominic has a beard as well, not as manly or alpha as our contestants, right?
I know. I mean, it used to be like during quarantine, it was like down to my chest.
That's the longest you had your beard? Down to your chest?
It was like down to my chest because I didn't really want to go anywhere and all sorts of quarantine. And I remember I came home and my dad was like, Dominic, your face looks like your mother's crotch when I first started dating.
Oh no. And now you know that.
Your dad sounds awesome.
Yeah, your dad does sound awesome.
You'll hear a little bit about him tonight.
Yeah, you have an Italian mother, I take it.
No, my dad's Italian. My mom's actually Irish. So.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, I can't attach a stereotype to that, but still. Well, then I just imagine it's red. All right, I'll stop saying all that. And Kimberly, I know. Don't leave, Kimberly. Don't leave. But yeah, so since you are a beauty salon owner, and you see beards all the time, I know that Rustik's has a full line of different beard products and products they make in-house that you could see like Breaking Bad style in the window at the Tucson Mall. So I know that you're not a fan of your man having a beard because it's like scratchy, but you could appreciate the aesthetics of like a big full Viking beard. And I'm sure you've seen a lot of them when they come through. What do you look for in a quality beard? What are some of the aspects that you're like, whether you decide if a beard looks nice or not?
Obviously it has to be the smell.
Yeah.
Smell has to be one of them, and hydration is huge.
Yeah. How do you hydrate your beard? You just soak it in the bathtub?
No. We get beard butter that you use on a daily basis and the beard oils, and it hydrates your beard. I had a friend that came in and I could just tell his beard was dehydrated. I said, hey, let me give you these products. Come back in 2 weeks and let's look at the difference. And it was a
night and day
difference.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, nice. So it's all about hydration, and that way you prevent kind of split ends, and of course the smell of the beard, which we are going to be doing a smell test. And Weirdo has been brave enough to do the volunteering on this, where she's going to be blindfolded, and we're going to put our 3 very thick, very masculine, very alpha Viking beards against her face. For a little while, not in, it's not gonna be a quick little brush. I really want it to get smashed up in there.
Just need that full experience.
Exactly. I want you to be whisked away to like a beard fairy wonderland, right? To where you're in the middle of a forest and every single tree is that a follicle of thick bearded hair.
Put on the Andre 3000 album behind it.
I know. Yeah. I think I can.
It's gonna be magical.
Album. Yeah, I know. I will actually, but I don't want you to go too far away because I'll need you to report on, which beard smelt and felt the best against your face. Is this a new kink you're developing, by the way?
Possibly.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Dominic, are you jealous? Do you want to, feel the beards as well that way?
I mean, why not? Let's go.
All right. Yeah, I think we'll put the blindfold on Dominic as well to do the same test. It won't be that weird, but it will be fun to watch. So you can join us youtube.com/bevegan. So our beard contest is underway. So when we come back, we're going to be breaking down some of the things that our judges are looking for as well, and meet our contestants. You could join us on stream, youtube.com/bevegan, or keep it right here on Rock 102.1. Clear. All right. So, and as you, if you might know that we are kind of going back and forth, right? So we're on the live stream and then we're on the FM side, and we do both like kind of simultaneously.
Okay.
Yeah. And then so like if a curse word, like an S word slips out when we're on a stream, no worries. If we do it on the FM side, no worries. I'll hit the dump. Just don't try to repeat it. Right.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
Yeah. Where a lot of people like to say shit and go, oh, fuck. And they're like, yeah. So you can't do that, right?
Yeah.
So one S and then you
right.
And you stop.
Oh, frick.
2 stops. Yeah.
Yes. All right. All right. Let's meet our contestants real quick. So Weirdo, go ahead and grab our contestants, and I want you to grab this microphone and turn it on when you're ready. Okay.
Is it on?
Yes. It well, no, it's the bottom is when it's going to be on. Okay.
I got it.
All right, I'm going to do this here. Just our contestants first, and then we're going to meet our barbers and stylists, as we have both. Yeah, see, that looks good. I mean, I see the top of your head, and it's a good thing, yeah, it looks good. Your roots look good. It's a good day to have good roots. No?
I have to do that. I was going to do today, but I'm going to do tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's fair enough. All right, let's meet our contestants here and a background. All right, so contestant number 1 is Jimmy, right? With the glasses?
Actually, my legal name is International Sex Symbol Jimmy Hickson.
International sex symbol Jimmy Hickson. Right off the bat, the competition is strong with Jimmy Hickson. He is putting his flag down as an international sex symbol. That's impressive. All right. Now, Jimmy, how long have you been growing your beard here?
I think about a year and a half.
About a year and a half.
Yeah,
that's how long it took you to get that long. Now, Kimberly, like last time we had Tim in, Tim knew all the different like names of beards, right? Do you know the names of the different beards?
I have a cheat sheet.
Yeah,
that
let me
I
see your
took
cheat
a
sheet.
picture.
Nothing wrong with a cheat sheet.
Let's see here.
Dominic, you familiar with beard names?
Someone bought me like a book of beard names when I was in my early 20s, but I'm, out to lunch. I don't remember them anymore. Like off the top of my head.
All right, so here, I'll show you what Kimberly just passed me.
Okay.
This is the cheat sheet that she sent me.
Oh, very
and
nice.
It's the Rustik's beard guide, which is nice.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So Jimmy, international, say it again.
International sex symbol Jimmy Hickson.
Yeah, international sex symbol Jimmy Hickson has potentially, I mean, I don't even know if they have Jimmy's beard on here.
Celtic swagger.
You call it the Celtic swagger?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because he does not have it all the way up.
What do you mean all the way up?
So the sides are trimmed.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's
so
good.
It's just kind of mostly off the chin.
Like a goatee-ish beard. Yeah. I mean, if it'd be closest to the pirate if you braided the two. Now, obviously, I could tell that you play with your beard a lot. Like, you do you twist it. And it's something that, whenever you're thinking or you're bored, you just do that all the time?
All day long. It's just like you got to keep it neat.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and it looks good. All right, so that's Jimmy, international sex symbol Jimmy Hickson, contestant number 1. Thank you, Jimmy. And let's meet James, contestant number 2.
How you doing?
All right, so James, do you have a cool nickname as well?
No, I don't.
All right. Now, your beard, full, long, like thick, dude. That is, it is. I'm not trying to sound too homoerotic, but I mean, that is a girthy ass beard, my friend. How long did it take you to grow that?
It's been about 2.5 years.
2.5 years. Nice. Without shaving. Right. Yeah. So, and then to maintain, I mean, it looks well groomed and, like the edges and everything in the morning. Is it a daily routine that you do for your beard?
Yeah.
And you do product and things as well?
Yes.
Excellent. Yeah. That looks like a good beard. When did it start going gray?
Before I started growing it.
Yeah, before you started growing it. Yeah.
My 3 daughters helped me out with that.
Absolutely. But it's a good look of like black and white. We all have a little bit of gray growing in our beards. It's just how it is, right? Yeah. So that's a good look. Now, is this the longest you've ever grown your beard?
Yes.
Okay. Nice. And what is the goal? Just see how far it goes?
Yeah, at first I was just going to grow it. I had just stubs and then, all right, let's just see where it goes.
Yeah, and
I want to see how long it can get.
What age were you able to start growing a beard? Were you one of those dudes that right at 18 you're buying beer for your friends because you have a full beard?
No. I could only grow patches there for the longest time.
Yeah. So what do you think? 30s when you turn the corner and then?
Yeah, it was probably about 35.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, and it's straight too, but it's also thick. So when it grows out, does it grow out bushy?
Oh yes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's why I got to keep the product in it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd have a big old fro here.
Yeah, nice. Excellent. Well, yeah, and you definitely want to win because, the product and everything else is going to be part of the package. All right, and now let's go to contestant number 3, returning for redemption. Now, OG streamer Manny, you guys know him on the stream, obviously. Streamer number 1 and listener number 1, OG streamer Manny. Now, last beard competition, the judges did not dub your beard the best, but our celebrity judge, Daughtry, did. He was a fan of your beard. Do you feel like you were robbed in that last one?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
You were holding on to that a little bit. I mean, I had to reach out to Manny and be like, I thought you were going to come in. And I felt like he was just like, fuck this contest, man.
I was sulking.
That's all right. I'm on the stream.
Beef hating on me, but it's all good.
Yeah, no. Again, I didn't make the decision. The judges make the decision.
All good. All good. That's why I'm back.
And that's what makes it fair too. Like, I appreciate you guys as far as listeners and stuff, but this listener number 1, Manny, appreciate him as well. But I am not a judge in this competition. I am definitely just the host in this competition. We had to bring in experts to check this out. So there are going to be several different categories that we're going to do. We're going to return with the Beaker Challenge. The Beaker Challenge is going to be pretty simple. I have googly eyes right here, right? We're going to take a picture of you in front of the step and repeat going of your face and then looking straight up. Whoever looks most like Beaker with the googly eyes is going to win that round. All right. Also, there is a smell test. So do all 3 of you wear product in your beard? Okay, good. Now, nobody was doing chew or anything smelly, like eating an egg McMuffin on their way in. That might affect the smell of their beard. Get the microphone over there. I want to hear them. Thank you.
Yes, it was regretting weed for Chris.
Yes, regretting weed. Yeah, and Floyd the Butcher for sure. So yeah, it does look like for your sake, weirdo, better smelling beards this round.
Yes. I'm very excited.
And then, we're gonna meet our barbers and our stylists here in just a moment, but they're gonna be looking at the health of your beard. So they're gonna be looking at split ends. They're gonna be looking, at all the different things that only a trained professional could see when it comes to the growth and the health of your facial hair. So this is a legitimate beard competition that we would rival against any of international beard competitions that they have out there. So we're kind of building it up as an annual event. So those are our 3 contestants for Beef's Beard Envy, both Jimmy, James, and Manny. I'm going to have you guys step outside again. We're going to meet our barbers and stylists here. And then what are the names here, Kimberly?
We have Lizette.
Lizette.
We have Noah.
Lizette, Noah, and
Mondo.
Noah and Mondo. All right, yes. Okay, so come on in, get a little closer on the camera there. So we got Lizette, Noah, and Mondo. Okay, so now is it safe to say 2 barbers and a stylist? Is that we go? And don't worry about get in the shot there, Kimberly. I have this overhead shot. See, so this is where we see the top of your head and the full screen. All right. So Lizette, you're a stylist. What is your specialty?
I'm a Cosmo Barber.
You're a Cosmo Barber. Okay. So describe that to me. What is the definition of a Cosmo Barber?
I can do stuff that a cosmetologist does, but I mostly work in the barber shop.
Okay.
My spot's in the barbershop.
Nice. Yeah. So you'll take appointments for both men and women.
Yes.
But you majority men. You're handling.
Majority's men, yeah. It's because I'm in the men's shop, so that's why a lot of women don't see me.
Right. So when you're in the men's shop and stuff. So are you good with the barber small talk? You're talking sports. You're talking all that stuff. You're talking hot chicks.
Absolutely. Yeah. We have the cool thing about us is we have little cubes.
Yes.
So it's very private.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing about us.
It is very nice. And I think every cube has a television as well. So it's like a private room. But at the same time, if you wanted to get into a group conversation, you could easily do that as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I like that. And so you've been working at Rustik's for how long?
7 months.
Nice. Excellent. Enjoying it, bringing all your friends and clients there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Okay, so let me ask you this. Obviously Rustik's is one of the few barbershops that have a liquor license. Do a lot of your clients prefer to drink a beer while they're sitting there? And what is the beer that you're seeing most often than others while they sit down and drink and get a haircut?
Well, my customers do like a barber shop. So
I see what you did there. Wow. Yeah.
So the blonde is what they like a lot. I get a lot of IPA blondes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was adjusting the level. IPA blondes. That's very hipster thing. So
it is. I don't drink beer, so I don't know nothing about it.
So that means you're waxing a lot of mustache tips then? That's fantastic. Well, it's nice to meet you, Lizette. Thank you for coming in to be a judge. And again, we're talking about your guys' role here is you guys are our expert judges. So you are looking for the quality of the beard, and we're talking about the health of the beard. You're looking for split ends. You're looking for the lines. You're looking for just the overall maintenance. You guys can tell, right? Now we have also Noah and Mondo. See, Mondo's to your right? Okay, so same question for that I asked Lizette. How long you been working at Rustik's here?
4 years.
And how long you been in the barber game?
Too long.
Too long. Yes.
7 years, about 7 years.
Yeah, you see, and you got good style too, and you like to keep it clean.
Oh,
Have you ever had a beard?
Fortunately not.
Yeah,
it's
the
one blessed ones.
Yes.
But yeah, I just I like seeing other people with their beards, and I thrive on just making their beard if I did have one, how I would want it.
Right. And if you could grow ideally a beard, what's the kind of beard you're going to be growing?
Man, just the fluffy, straight, black, pitch black. Just a nice beard.
Yeah.
Just a really nice beard.
Nice. Well, I mean, I think we have a contestant that kind of fits that, but not pitch black.
Well, they all,
they're getting the grays in there. Sure. But yeah, so it'll be interesting to see. And then we say Noah as well. How long you been working at Rustik's here?
I've been there for about 3 to 4 months, I believe.
3 to 4 months, yeah, digging it too. And then you've been a barber for how long?
It's gonna be my 3rd year coming up this new year. So
nice.
Yeah.
What drew you to becoming a barber? Why did you want to be a barber?
Oh man. All right, that's a good question. Well, I just struggled, I didn't like that 9 to 5 stuff.
Yeah.
And then me and my brother, we did have our own little landscape going on.
Uh-huh.
And we were cleaning a yard one morning, And we're looking at each other like, damn, dude, like, it sucks.
yeah, being outside all the time sucks.
It was like 6 a.m, you know?
Yeah.
And he was like, save up some money, bro, become a barber. And I was like, you know what? It's not a bad idea. So I ended up doing that. I got into Hollywood Barber College.
Nice.
Great school.
Yeah.
Graduated there, and I've just been kicking with my journey ever since.
And that's what's great too, because the barber, stylist, whatever, you guys are basically your own business, you know, and independent contractors in a way. You set your own hours. It depends on, you know, how hard and how long you want to work each and every day. That's a beautiful aspect of it, you know, and then you build up a clientele, and that clientele is your ride or dies, you know, like you build a relationship. And that's the thing, you know, like I'm going to be coming there more because my barber just left, went back east. Well, that was my boy, right? Like I couldn't cheat on my boy, you know. And those are the relationships that we have. So that's fantastic. Well, thank you guys for coming in to be the judges. Thank you. We're gonna get you guys geared up and get ready as we hit the reset, get our contestants in, and start doing some of these challenges. So we'll have you in just a moment. But thank you so much. Lizette, Noah, and Mondo. Let me get on the air real quick. Rock 102.1 KFMA. It's time for your single song takeover as we get ready for our Beard Envy competition. Our single song takeover is a return of our friend Jim Laveau, and There Is No Us. They're currently out in Hollywood doing a big show, and they just dropped this single this morning called Lunatic. It's heavy, and it's melodic, and it's just up in your face, and I want to play it for you right now. So brand new music from There Is No Us on Rock 102.1 KFMA. Clear. Excellent. All right. So we're going to break down which rounds we're going to do first and go from there. And I'm going to hit a reset on the stream, play F My Life from earlier this morning. And then we're going to get our Beard Envy competition going. So you guys stick around and we'll be back here live.
Did you get caught self-loving by your mom?
Awkward.
It is awkward. Did you do something that got you fired from your job?
I just get stupid.
It's fun being stupid. Don't hide this in vain. Let us laugh at your pain. Call 600-KFMA right away.
I promise we won't embarrass you.
Because Beef Vegan presents F My Life. F My Life. F My Life.
Yes, it's time for another edition of your F My Life. These are unfortunate situations. Email to me at beefvegan@kfma.com. Subject line FML. But of course, if you have an F My Life you care to share on the air, you can give us a call right now, 600-KFMA, the 600-5362. And if Weirdo and I agree your life is F, we'll hook you up with a pair of tickets for tonight's Tucson Roadrunners game featuring the San Jose Sharks and, of course, the comedy night that immediately follows afterwards. So we'll give you access to all of that. Let's get right into our first email, Weirdo. You ready?
Yes.
All right. Jamie sent me this, beefvegan@kfma.com. She said, today, while at the doctor's office, a week overdue with my first child, I was told that sex and orgasms can sometimes help induce labor.
Yes.
Yes, that's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
On the way home, my boyfriend asked me for road dome, arguing that she said that stuff's about orgasms. No, not you, honey.
Oh,
yeah.
What an ass.
Oh, well, you know, I mean.
Boys are dumb.
Not only dumb, but completely inconsiderate because she's 9 months pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
How's she even going to, like, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, like physically, it's not going to be comfortable nor possible, even though I do understand, you know, why you would want to ask.
Yeah, F your life, because your kid's going to share DNA with this dude.
Yeah, I know, but still. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right?
I mean, fair enough.
But F My Life.
Yes.
Okay. All right, next F My Life email sent to me by Misty. Misty said, last weekend my horse farted and scared itself, then ran all the way up the hill and wouldn't stop until I fell off. Oh, Misty the cowgirl. Yeah, that's funny. That's
rough.
You know, that's one thing that Red Dead Redemption 2 doesn't have, the, you know, accuracy of a horse farting and startling itself. I didn't know that was a thing, but I would say that's F My Life. You fall off a horse.
Yeah, that's rough.
How Tucsonan of you. So definitely F your life, Misty. Hope you're okay. Next email sent to me by Mike. Mike said, recently while working as a cashier, I had a customer come through and ask to purchase a bag of ice. I asked, 8-pound or 20-pound, referring to the clearly marked weight of the bags. He replied, what's the difference? F My Life.
Ooh, we're full of morons this morning. Yeah.
So dumb. I know.
God,
I
just bless anyone that does customer service or retail because it sucks.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna say Big Baby Mike because you know the difference and your customer does not. All right, next email sent to me by Joshua said, yesterday I re-dislocated my arm trying to get it out of the cast. It was in because I didn't want to pay the $50 fee to get it taken off.
Oh, no.
It's amazing. So Weirdo's now doing photographs for the Beaker Challenge here. And we got comedian Dominic DiTio in studio, and he has volunteered somewhat.
Voluntold, maybe.
Voluntold to put on blindfolds because we're going to have both Weirdo and Dominic do the blindfold portion of the challenge, which is going to be fantastic. And have you ever had, Dominic, a manly beard brushed aggressively against your face?
I have not before, but you know what? I'm always willing to try new things.
That's good. Yeah, exactly. Right. I mean, it's 2023.
Yeah.
No judgment there. And
well, and the fact that he's got a bit of a beard going, like are we on air?
Yeah.
Over on FM side?
Yeah, so no
cursing.
Then
I can't say the thing I'm gonna say. It's gonna have to be dragged across his forehead.
I'm gonna get beard blanked. All righty.
Yeah, great. That's great, Weirdo. So right now you can see the Beaker Challenge that's happening in the broom closet, and then we have James up right now. He's again got a huge beard. Now, right off the bat, Dominic, what is your favorite beard? Just by viewing the beard. Out of Manny, Jimmy, the international sex symbol, and James.
Now, I don't have like the feel portion to it or the smell portion yet.
Right.
But
just off aesthetics, just the look alone.
Just looking at this gentleman's right here, I mean,
James,
I mean, you look like.
Try to look straight up, James, if you can.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
You look like the American Chopper version of Hagrid from Harry Potter in the best way, the best possible way.
What do you say, Kimberly? Which one do you like so far as your favorite? Just off of the appearance.
Off of appearance, as far as hydration, and I haven't been able to smell him yet, but I'm kind of leaning towards James.
Yeah, lean towards James too. So it looks like it could be the best smelling beard as well. Okay, that's good to know. All right, and weird. See, Manny, he might have an advantage in the Beaker Challenge. He knows how to get his hair straight up there.
Wow.
James, your hair kind of looked like almost like bangs shooting outward. But we'll see how they look on the Instagram page. You'll be able to see it if you follow us on Rock 102.1 or at Beef Vegan. All right, so now that we got the Beaker Challenge out of the way, Dominic, I need you to put that blindfold on.
All righty, here we go, everybody.
All right, so it is going to be very important. Now, guys, one at a time, I'm going to need you to go up there with your beard and aggressively put it all up in Dominic's face, right? Smash it in there.
I went to business school for this. Okay, let's do it.
All right, and we're all friends here, so let's see. Contestant number 1, go ahead and get super close. Yeah, get up in there. There you go. You get a nice little smell. Yeah. Let it rub against the lips, just gently across the lips there. All right. How you feeling, Dominic?
It felt like I was rubbing my face up against a Christmas stocking.
Okay. What was the smell? How did you like the smell?
Smell was fine. Smell was pretty neutral. I can't dock any points for that. I mean, it didn't, it doesn't smell like a Bath and Body Works, but it smelled okay.
Okay, good. And mantastic, if you will.
Mantastic. I like that.
Excellent. Yeah. All right. Contestant number 2, step right up. Is that tickling you?
We said to rub the beard, not make out.
Yeah, don't be afraid to open your mouth a little bit. All right. Were you able to tell a smell in that aggressive swap of hair across your face there?
No, not particularly. Oh. No, but like I said, mantastic. Mantastic is the best way to describe the first 2 beards.
Okay. And if you could describe the scent, what would that scent description be?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to describe it.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, so that sounds good. So we'll do contestant number 3. Contestant number 3, step up, aggressively get your beard up in there. All right.
Yeah, like that.
Dirty talk while the beard gets rubbed against his face.
Number 1, I'm always a fan of foreplay.
Yes, that's good. That's good. So that might be bonus points there.
Well, it kind of, I won't say like citrusy, but it kind of smelled like fruity in a way.
Oh, smell fruity, really?
Yeah.
Wow,
I got kind of
nice.
that vibe to it.
Okay, well, then with that said, you go ahead and take your blindfold off now. Pass it over to Weirdo. The blindfold challenge. I'm gonna need you to tell me which one you enjoyed best out of 1, 2, or 3.
I'm gonna go with 3.
You're gonna go
Who's
with
number
3.
3?
If you guess who number 3 was,
Can I guess?
yeah, go ahead.
One of you. James.
It was
Okay.
James.
All
That's
right.
right. James, contestant number 3. Excellent job. Now I'm going to mix up the numbers. We're going to do it again with Weirdo. All right. So same challenge here. Weirdo, go ahead and get a little bit closer into the camera so we can see you. There we go.
Okay.
All right. So blindfolds on. Now Weirdo's actually really excited about this one. So you guys.
That's a strong word.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah,
gonna-
you touch my lips, you're disqualified.
Right. Now you're going to go in kind of like romantic aggressive. Okay. Romantic aggressive is what we're looking for the Weirdo scent here. So we're going to start off with contestant number 1. All right. So romantic aggressive. Get in there good. Oh, what was that? What was that noise there? What?
It's on my lips.
Yeah. It's got to be on your lips a little bit. You got to feel what it feels like on your lips.
It has almost like a powdery smell to it as well.
Ooh, like a
very
baby
clean.
butter? Yeah, like a little fresh baby butt. Okay, I like that. All right, contestant number 2. Get in there romantic aggressively. How's it feeling?
Very soft.
Oh, you know what? Contestant 2, get closer to it because you got to get it like all up in her nose holes, okay? Yeah. There you go.
Jeez.
God, I hate my life.
There you go. I like it. All right. So
All right,
that was
good.
contestant number 2.
Okay.
Now contestant number 3.
Thanks.
Yeah, there you go. Ooh, there's a nice little smell, but aggressively get it in there. Swap it around. Act like it's an anniversary and you just do a little tap on the face. You know what I mean?
Let's give it a little tappy-roo.
Yeah.
Why is it on my nose?
Oh,
All right.
That had a very like woody smell to it, like woodsy.
Ooh, well,
Yeah, like a
actually, no, it was a semi-wood because they're people here. All right.
Okay.
All right. So out of the 3, go ahead and take your your blindfold off there, weirdo.
Okay.
All right. So based off of scent and feel, okay, which was your least favorite beard?
Oh, least.
I'm going to start off with least.
I'm gonna say 3.
You say 3 was your least favorite
Yes.
beard. Was it the scent? Was it the feel?
In fact, it went on my nose.
Well, you need to be able to smell it. That was kind of my fault. You shouldn't blame contestant number 3 based off of my personal kinks. Now, okay, what was your favorite feeling beard first?
I gotta go with 1.
You go number 1,
Yeah.
favorite feeling beard. Okay. Now, favorite smelling beard.
I also gotta go with number 1.
Okay. So overall, your favorite beard
Is number 1.
contestant number 1. OG streamer, Manny.
yeah.
There you go. All right. So both James, both Manny got their bonus points.
I mean,
for that round.
surprisingly, Manny's beer didn't smell like booze, so bonus.
Wait, you didn't drink this morning? Well, it's,
He broke his streak just for us.
Right. All right. Well, okay. So that is the field test. We're going to post the pictures of the beaker challenge. And now at this point, this is where our judges come into play. I need you to take our 3 contestants into the lobby there, and I need you to assess what we're looking for. We're looking for lines. We're looking for the health of the beard and the hydration of the beard, right? So based off of that, a scale of 1 to 10, we're going to get a point system, and then add the bonus points that we have here and see who gets the bonus points in the beaker challenge. And when we return, we should have a new winner for Beef's Beard Envy. Okay, so well, let's get that going. We're going to hit the reset on the FM side. Be back with your results right after these words. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. Clear. Excellent. And Dominic, thank you for being such a trooper. He comes in, he's like, I'm going to promote a comedy show and then have a bunch of guys all up in my face.
It's called being a team player.
It is
what
a team
it's
player.
called.
It is.
So being a team player, and
Yes.
all 3 of you have fantastic beards. Like, seriously, like I need to get back in my beard growing game. Like,
Yeah.
this is only about a week and a half, so I got.
That's just a week and a half?
Yeah, I was shaving at like 11.
Yeah.
I had like the worst cookie duster mustache at my first communion when I was like 10.
So you were the friend at 18 that was buying beer at the gas stations.
Oh, 100%. I had like these Civil War sideburns in high school. It was great.
That's awesome. All right, go ahead and grab our contestants out there in the lobby. Go ahead and do your assessment, and then I'll get the barbers in to get our results before we have our contestants in. So I'm very excited about that. That feel good? What did you think about that, Kim?
Yeah, I think it was great.
Yeah.
They all have wonderful beards.
Were you jealous that, barbers, go out there and then, do the assessing. I need them 1 through 10. So were you jealous that you didn't get those beards rubbed on your face?
A little bit.
All right. Well, I had to protect, like Tim's a client too, and I don't want. It's like, dude, he's like, I have my fiance come in, and you have dudes just get all like up in their face, like, trying to keep you guys on for a while.
Hey, it's all business.
Yeah. Exactly.
Personal, yes.
Exactly. Now, next time, I guess we will bring in the Viking beads, as Tim was talking about, so we could try to do the weightlifting challenge, but I don't think we could do that right now. Did you send me the pictures?
Yeah.
Okay. Through the email?
Sure.
Yeah, send it to my email.
Got it.
A Gmail. So because I'm going to pull it up on the stream so we can see this.
Got it.
Okay. So, and then I'll let you guys throw in some points there.
Okay.
And some tallies, and then the streamers as well.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and you'll be able to see it on our screen right here.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So get
That
this.
always takes forever.
That's all right. Well, we're getting there.
We should have like a Bunsen challenge, just someone clean shaven with 2 eyes like that.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Just
Stand right
Muppet,
next to 'em.
Muppet show it all up there.
Mm-hmm.
So does everybody get to vote?
Yeah. I'm gonna have you vote, and we're gonna have the streamers vote as well. To a certain extent, but I don't know. Actually, with the streamers, Manny definitely has an advantage for the streamer vote, just because he's part of our community. But so we'll do it in here. Dominic and you can tell me which one that you like best.
All right, sent it.
Okay, sent.
Don't know if they were in order, but yeah.
All right, do me a favor and close that door real quick. So yeah, I don't want to reveal too much.
Keep it secret to the very end.
Yes.
Do it Oscar style with like an envelope and the best beer.
Yeah, build up the drama.
Fantastic. Kanye West coming up being like, hey, he's got a great beard. But
you sent it to my Gmail? Yeah, I got it right here. Okay, cool.
I followed directions.
You do a fantastic job. I mean, and just the fact that you allowed these guys so close to you, I'm sure it triggered some trauma from the past too, but I appreciate you.
Well,
Luckily, I mean, all right, so here's Manny's forward shot.
Nice.
All right.
Out of order.
Wow.
It's out of order.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is James. And actually, this looks surprisingly good. I didn't think it, honestly, I thought it was going to be almost like too forward. But
but I tried to get it to where like the rest of his head was hidden. So it's almost like kind of like an afro.
Yeah.
It looks like a mushroom cloud on top of eyes.
Yeah, it is kind of mushroom cloudy and definitely looks like an afro. This is a pretty spot on. Give me a score, streamers, on a scale of 1 to 10. All right. So that's of course James.
Wow.
Oh, this one's kind of
nice.
wicked. Yeah. Now with Jimmy, the international sex symbol, he's got the wild hair, he's got the crazy eyes, and then with his neck tattoo, almost kind of looks like a nose mouth. That kind of benefits him.
Tiny little ears.
It's like Beaker went to San Quentin, and I love every piece of it.
Exactly. Yes, hardcore prison Beaker.
Beaker with a teardrop tattoo. I love it. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
All right, we got an 8, a 10, and a 9
for James. Okay. Yeah, and then so the second round, after my comment here, prison Beaker.
Nice.
All right, so here, vote below prison Beaker for prison Beaker's points there. Oh yeah, wicked international sex symbol, Jimmy
Esquire the Third.
Yeah,
right. Gotta have those titles, or else it doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some, definitely some envy on the stream. As you know, Anthony said, James does have one hell of a beard. So it's not just my envy. It's a lot of dudes' other envies. All right. So let's see what Manny's there's international sex symbol Jimmy. And then there's Manny's.
Oh wow.
Now with this,
His eyes are too far apart.
With the salt and pepper, it looks like Don King.
Yes,
it does. It looks like Don King.
only in America.
Yes.
We have beards rub against people's faces. Yeah, that is very Don King-like. That's very nice. He did spread his eyes apart a little bit. That might work to his detriment, honestly. Because it really was part of the challenge was picking the eyes and placing the eyes. For the beaker challenge. So,
my bad.
Kimberly, what do you think of this beaker?
Again, I think the eyes are a little bit too spread out.
Right.
The beard just at the bottom looks a little
Yeah, it's a little messy. It's kind of getting everywhere.
And yeah.
Right.
There's like a piece hanging down.
Yeah.
All right. And then real quick is
Still with my favorite, I think.
and your favorite was James the Mushroom Cloud. Dominic, what do you think of Don King and the previous ones? What are your thoughts?
I mean, they're all hilarious and awesome in their own right.
Yeah.
Like they all have like a certain panache to them that I really dig. But James, James is clean, but I gotta go with International Sex Symbol because of just it's the most beaker haired of them all.
Yeah.
If we're judging based on, beaker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So International Sex Symbol Jimmy, he gets bonus points as well. And actually that works out pretty good there. And then you said James for yours. So we're gonna give extra to James there. And then Manny won around in the smell. So we got one right there. Okay, so I'm going to attribute those points to whatever our judges come up with and then hopefully have a winner. So, Weirdo, I need you to grab just the judges.
Okay.
And then shut the door and grab that microphone as well.
Got it.
Okay. All right, that's very good. I love these beard competitions too. So it's a wonderful partnership. I thank you for coming in, Kimberly. And we'll do it again. This is kind of like an annual thing. We're going to do a couple of them, and then we'll have a grand competition, and make it even bigger and better. But these are super fun. All right, so let's get that microphone on too. Okay, good. Yeah, let's get up in Lizette's face first. Lizette. All right. So, based off of your judging, who was your favorite beard and why?
I think it was Manny. I just like his overall form. He had like nice lines. Everything was clean. It was really clean and smelled good. Like I touched him and I felt him and I smelled him.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Okay, you smelled him. So what did he smell like?
He smelled like pine, like kind of like one of them smelled piney, and he smelled more like it didn't smell like what I expected a beard to smell like. I expect for like a beard to smell like food or like cigarettes or something. None of them smell like cigarettes. That was a good thing.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. No smoking before the beard competition. All right. What do you say, Noah?
I liked all three of them. I feel like they all have a unique beard that fits themselves,
Uh-huh.
But for lines and stuff like that, I'll probably go with big guy. Jimmy, what's his name?
James
with the big white beard, big burly, or are you talking about the International Sex Symbol with kind of like the goatee beard?
Symbol guy,
The sex symbol guy. Yeah, you like that?
Guy right there.
All right, that's your guy right there. Okay. All right. Mondo, same thing.
Once again, they all had really good beards. My favorite would have probably had to been the guy with the more bushier one.
Mm-hmm.
The more fuller.
James.
Yeah, James.
Yeah, James.
Did you pick James? Oh yeah.
You picked Jimmy.
Yeah,
So
James
one of
was
each.
Yeah, wow.
nice.
Yeah,
One
no,
of each.
and I like
Down to-
that. Actually, it comes down to like we do have a definitive winner, which is good. But yeah, so all three of you individually, all like each contestant individually. Very fascinating. Now, Mondo, Noah, did you guys do a smell test? Did you get up in like Lizette did?
As close as we could. but
Yeah, yeah, like 3 feet away.
Yeah.
yeah, bro. I can't
Yeah.
smell you. That's good. All right.
Had a really nice rustic smell to him.
Well, they will now for sure
Right.
because at least one contestant for sure is going to be walking away with the prize pack. Thank you so much, Lizette, Noah, and Mondo for being our judges, and of course, you guys could score yourself an appointment with any one of these barbers at Rustik's Barbershop, and then they do that online. On like the website, can you pick your barber and your stylist
Yes, you can.
individually on the website?
Yep, you go to therustics.com.
Rustics.com. Excellent. And we'll plug that as well. So thank you guys. Let's get our contestants in here as we get ready to reveal who our winner is, who I know definitively is our winner. And it is super close. And that's fantastic, that we had such a close competition. But based off of all the different rounds that we did, it's fantastic. So, all right, welcome back, guys. We're getting back on the FM airwaves in 25 seconds. And then we're going to do some plugs. We're going to do a breakdown, and we're going to reveal our winner. Before we do that, obviously, all three of you, Jimmy, the international sex symbol, James, Manny, first and foremost, thank you guys for listening. And secondly, and more importantly, thank you for participating. I do appreciate it, and I am envious of your beards. All right, all three of you. If I could grow a beard even half as sexy as your guys' beard, I wouldn't be single. All right, so we are back here live in Rock 102.1 KFMA. Before we get into the breakdown of what our judges came to the conclusion and how we went through everything, I do want to give another shout out and thanks to our judges from Rustik's Barbershop and Beauty Salon. We have Lizette, Noah, and Mondo. And you could book appointments with them today very easily by going to Rustik's. What's the website again?
Rustiks.com.
Rustiks.com. And that's RUSTIK. And then s.com. So rustiks.com. And there individually, you could book your appointments. You could pick your barber or your stylist. It is a spa as well. And don't forget, it's a barber shop, meaning you could sip on some beer while you're watching the game, while you're getting cut and lined up, their expertise and all that. And they also make their own beard products. Okay. Now, with that said, okay, we asked the judges who their favorites were and why. We were looking at the beard health. We were looking at the lines. We were looking at the style, the smell. Lizette got a little closer than everyone else, but still, the smell was a factor. Okay. Now, here's the good news. Each individually, each one of you were a judge's favorite. Okay. So, Manny, you were a favorite of a judge, right? Jimmy, international sex symbol, you were a favorite of a judge. And James, you were a favorite of a judge. So we were all tied up when it came to the judges. So it really came down to our other competitions, our beaker challenge, which we were doing on the stream, and also our smell test, our blindfolded smell test. Okay. Now, each of you scored well in that too. Jimmy scored around in that with the beaker challenge. Manny scored around with the smell test and the field test. And James also scored around with the smell test. But James also scored around with the beaker challenge. And with that small advantage, our winner for round 2 of Beast Beard Envy is James. Congratulations, James. And with that, dude, you're going to get yourself a prize pack from Rustik's Barbershop located inside the Tucson Mall. You could even bring your wife along, and we're going to get you all set up. And of course, you can make your appointment today at Rustiks.com, and there you can pick your barber and figure out what kind of beer you're going to sip on while you get trimmed up and get the full haircut. So I appreciate you all for coming in. Thank you so much. And there you go. That's round 2. Manny, get the microphone on Manny here.
Oh,
weirdo.
Poor Manny.
You were so close.
I am the championship loser.
Yeah, but
I can win. I can lose these consistently.
The Buffalo Bills of beards.
There you go.
Lizette, tell Manny what you told us about what you thought of his beard.
I liked your hydration. I liked your overall form. And I just really liked your beard. And it smelled good.
And like the smell.
That's very important to me. That's why I have to go up and touch and feel.
Yes. So, as far as the female pick, that was you, Manny. Actually, that goes a long way. And that's actually stealing a W from international sex symbol Jimmy, who, what was it? Noah. Noah, you were a big fan of Jimmy's beard, right?
Yeah, that's right, man.
Yeah, tell us what you liked about Jimmy's beard.
I just like how he came in. It's nice and shaped up, lined up and everything. Then he got that shag to him, And it looks like this guy chops wood for a living, so I like that.
Yeah. It's a mad style,
Yeah,
mad style.
You got that style,
Right, absolutely. And of course, that means Mondo thought James's beard was the favorite. What was your favorite parts about that beard?
Well, for the obvious reasons. It's full, it's shaped perfect, nice little color to it.
Mondo, do you have a little bit of beard envy too?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It's okay to admit it.
Goatee,
We're amongst friends.
Yeah.
We all have a little bit of beard envy of all three of our contestants, for sure. So Monda, Noah, and Lizette, thank you so much again. Kimberly, thank you again for coming in and being a part of this. Rustiks.com if you guys want to book an appointment today. They are our title sponsor for our Beard Envy. Dominic DiTola, I'm excited to check out your live stand-up comedy tonight. It's going to be a good deal.
Yeah.
And all you guys, if you're not doing anything tonight, you guys want to go to the Tucson Roadrunners and catch a comedy show afterwards, I'll get you on my list and stuff. We'll take care of you because tonight's going to be a fun night with the Tucson Roadrunners facing off against the San Jose Sharks. And then afterwards, immediately after, we got a comedy club with 6 of the greatest comedians here in Tucson putting on some live comedy show. There'll be a full bar, and it's still all ages, so you can bring your kids along as long as they got a sense of humor. You can get your information on that, TucsonRoadrunners.com. But unfortunately, that's all the time we have for the show. So I'd like to thank everybody for listening and watching along the podcast broadcast. Till then, Robin Nash is up next. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Drive safe, ride safe, and as always, rock local. Later.
When you wish
excellent. Thank you guys. Appreciate it so much.
Will come
thank you guys for watching. Man, it was robbed again. Will he rob the next round? We're going to find out.
I will not
Honorable mention, OG
your
Manning.
teeth.